Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mireille. It is so nice to have you here. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button. I make health, wellness, and lifestyle type content, so if that's something that interests you, then follow along. I asked you guys on my Instagram page to send over any questions for today's video. So if you haven't already, go follow me on Instagram. I'll pop it up on the screen. Over there, I feel like you see the more, well, of course, this YouTube channel, you see everything. You see my whole life and my daily life. But on Instagram, I do show you in real time type stuff, like my stories throughout my day or just that. So follow me on my Instagram if you haven't already. There, you're going to get the question polls that you can be a part of this video. But since I've never done like a proper intro on my YouTube, even though I think most of you guys who watch this have come over from either TikTok or Instagram, but if you have just like stumbled across my YouTube page, let me know because that would be really cool. I don't know if anybody has found me through YouTube yet. I did take some screenshots of the questions I received. I have couple like pages of questions, and I started to take notes on my iPad, and then I was thinking, you know what, I want this to be very real and just chill, very casual Q&A, and I don't want to be like just reading off notes that I was writing. So we ditched that plan and we're just gonna answer the questions. Okay, buckle in because this is going to be a long video, you guys, because I swear as soon as I put the camera up, I just blab. It feels like it's therapy and I'm just FaceTiming with my friends. So grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's answer some questions. The first question I think will be a good question to answer, just to kind of explain who I am, where I come from, where I grew up. Yeah. This question says, how did you start working out and what did you start with? So, I grew up in upstate New York, a very small town. So I have always been in sports. That's kind of just what everybody did. I was never the best on the team. Definitely not. I actually was nowhere close to being the best on the team. I did run track and swim. I was on the swim team. So yeah, I only did sports for the social aspect, and I did like those two sports. I love swimming. If I had the athletic ability I do now, but back then I think I could have taken it pretty far. But yeah, I did it just because swimming is like my number one sport that I love. And then track was solely because all my friends did it and it was to socialize. I've always been very health conscious. I will say ever since growing up, I've always been aware of what I put in my body and I've always tried to eat and maintain a healthy diet. But I do admit I have not always had the healthiest relationship with food, with body image. I've struggled a lot with restrictive eating habits that I am still learning to break. Last year was the most pivotal year in my transformation, where I really broke so many unhealthy habits. I'm so proud to say I've done that. So I definitely haven't had always the healthiest intentions behind my healthy lifestyle, but I've always been health conscious, and I think that all of that has really helped me with how I live my life today. I think it was like senior year was when I got a gym membership at a gym like a town away, and my friend and I started going like every day pretty much. Even after practice we would go to the gym, and I started working out too. My mom would go with me and we would just go together, and it was really fun. And I was just kind of dabbling into weightlifting. And then in college, when I went to college, I did a few years at the University of South Florida, and I really started getting in that routine of weightlifting, and yeah, I really just like started to really like the gym and feel comfortable in a gym setting. And then I dropped out of school and moved to Curacao, where my mom lives, because I was dealing with some things. That's a whole other video. If you guys want that, I'm open to talk about that, but that's a whole other video of dropping out and that whole chapter in my life. But when I moved to Curacao is when I truly went all in with the gym. So I would say about 2020 to 2023 is when I just gained so much knowledge about fitness, about strength training, about lifting weights, and everything that surrounds that, like weightlifting, is when I moved to Curacao. And fortunately, I was surrounded by a lot of bodybuilders and a lot of bodybuilder style training. So that's what I carried on now. And I have a very bodybuilder style of weightlifting. And that's what I like. I'm also now, because I'm running, I'm incorporating more performance and agility work now, and I'm just kind of having fun with my lifts. But I also will remain having like a bodybuilder style of lifting. So the second part, and what did you start with? I guess I said I started with track and swimming, and now look at me now. I run again. Who would have thought? Okay, the next question is, what do you do for work, or is social media your way of income? Let's just say here, I wish social media was my only source of income. One day it will be. So mark my words right here. One day we're gonna make a living off of this. But no, I do have a regular job. I'm a preschool teacher, so that is my 9 to 5. Every day I don't work the hours of 9 to 5. My schedule changes, but that is my 8-hour work day, is being a preschool teacher. And fortunately now social media is a second way of income that I'm super fortunate, and I'm so grateful that I can say that. I have so many questions that kind of all are similar, so I'm going to wrap it all into one. Is, how do I stay motivated on days you don't feel like it? How do you stay motivated and not just take a beach day? I really like this one question I got. It said, what motivates you from day to day? So I read that question and I kind of took a step back, because I've never had somebody ask me that, and it actually made me think of like, what motivates me like to get out of bed day to day? And I will say one of my best characteristics that I'm very proud of, and I think number one, it is okay to be proud of yourself and proud of something you've accomplished or something you just genuinely like about yourself. It's okay to be proud of that. And I am very proud to say that I'm very disciplined in all aspects of my life. I'm extremely disciplined, and I think it shows in my performance of how I maintain my lifestyle. Is you can't do it without being disciplined, okay? That's gonna override any motivation you have. There's also learning to find the balance of it and not becoming overworked, and just also finding time for yourself, and not like burning yourself out. But being disciplined is going to carry you way further in life than you may think. And I think it plays a role in how your active lifestyle, as well as what you're eating, and just like your work ethic. I think it plays an extremely big role. So what motivates me day to day, I think, is just becoming the best me. And no, I don't wake up every single day and be like, I want to become better today. I honestly don't think that, but I know that I have goals, and setting goals is extremely important. And I'm not saying like, oh, in 5 years I want to have a 6-pack, those type goals, but the little goals. Like, I have a race in a little over a month now, a half marathon, and that's all I'm thinking about. That's like the bigger step, and it's like getting closer and closer each day. So whatever I'm gonna do today is, my voice just like shaked. Whatever I'm going to do today is going to affect my performance on that big day. At the end of the day, you only have yourself that's holding you back from becoming great or not reaching your goals. Like, it's only you. And yeah, things can happen, life happens, other outside things can happen. Like, you can't control everybody else's emotions, or you can't control other people's actions towards you, but you can control your own. And whether, I always get so many questions too, which I'll answer again, but sorry, I'm gonna fix myself. I'm sitting on a pillow, you guys, because it's such an awkward angle. Okay, is that like a little better? I was sitting on my knees, so they got tired. But what am I saying? This is probably why I should have taken notes and probably should have kept to that plan. But I just think, like, you are the only one holding yourself back from achieving everything you want. And setting goals is extremely important, and I am so grateful to have found running throughout this journey, because even having like a marathon goal a year out has kept me accountable each and every day, of thinking like, what I'm gonna do today, the work I put in today will help you or hurt you later on. And it's even whatever you eat today will affect you tomorrow. Like, sorry, your choices you make today will affect how your body feels tomorrow. If you are choosing to go on a night out, okay, which is totally okay. Like, I'm not saying there's anything bad in it, but if you choose to go on a night out, you are also choosing to not feel so great the next day. Simple. Or as simple as when I eat a sweet treat probably like every night. I'm such a sweet person, and I need to finish my day off with like a cookie or some ice cream. So I eat that, but it's going to affect how I feel tomorrow, possibly. If I want to get seconds, thirds, fourths, which I don't, because I have like self-control now. But back then, maybe I didn't have self-control. And if I choose to eat more than like one bowl of ice cream, then I'm choosing to wake up feeling not so great about myself. Simple. So what motivates me is just becoming the best me, and I have goals and I have aspirations that I want to reach, and I can't do that if I'm choosing to live a certain lifestyle. That's why I choose to live the lifestyle that I do live. I don't really think that answered your question. I'm just blabbing. Also, this one question I got, how do you stay motivated on days that you don't feel like it? Out of routine. Honestly, it's just out of routine at this point. I'm answering this question as in like my mindset today is, it is a routine thing for me. Just like how you brush your teeth right when you wake up, I hope you do. Or, just like how you brush your teeth right after or right before you go to bed is how I think of the gym or working out or going on a run. I know that as soon as I come home from work, I change into my gym clothes and I go to the gym. Like, it's just out of routine. I know Saturday mornings I'm going on a long run. I know I'm going to be waking up at 4 or 5 a.m. on a Saturday and I'm going to go on a long run. It's just routine now to me. And I will say I have a man, but I don't have kids I need to tend to. I don't need to tend to a parent. I live alone. Well, I live with my man, but I don't have family around, so I'm not dealing with outside things, outside responsibilities. So I am fortunate. I can make my own schedule. I can go spend 2 hours at the gym if I want to every day. I can go on a run and not worry about having a kid. So I am fortunate in that aspect. I mean, also having family, having children is also such a big blessing. But what I would say is, if you're just starting off trying to figure out this fitness journey, a healthy lifestyle, you need to make it realistic. I think that's why so many people fail, is because right when they decide that, oh, I want to be healthy, they just like want to snap their fingers and change their whole life around and say, okay, I'm going to work out every single day. I'm going to eat healthy every single day, when they've never been to the gym more than 2 times in a row. They've never ate a piece of fruit before. Like, don't set yourself up for failure. Set yourself up for success. Be realistic with the schedule you have now, the mindset you're in now. I feel like I've built my mindset up to be like, it's non-negotiables now. It's like, you're going to the gym whether you have motivation or not. And yes, there's also learning the difference between like, my body's tired, I need rest, but on the days that you just don't want to go because you're feeling lazy, or you would rather just stay home, sit on the couch, that's what I'm talking about. So just be realistic with your schedule. Say if you see yourself, be realistic, but also like a challenge. So, okay, maybe you can't go to the gym 5 days a week. Go for 3. Say every other day during this week, I'm going to go to the gym. Do it. It's every other day, okay? You can do it. I'm 26 years old, okay? I don't have any kids right now. Why wouldn't I want to become the healthiest version of myself for when I do have a family? Or I don't have these outside responsibilities of having a kid, having like any family members around to be worrying about or having to go see right now. Like, what else do I do with my life if I'm not going to the gym? Be realistic with your schedule, your life. I don't know what your day-to-day looks like, but tell yourself, start off small. Say every other day I'm going to go to the gym, or I'm going on a walk, or I'm gonna go to a park and just get some fresh air. Start off the simplest thing, or just start up. Like, I feel like this could be a whole other video because I feel like I'm getting a little too passionate in this video. Okay, so if you want a different video where I actually plan out what I'm gonna say for that one, of like tips to start your healthy lifestyle, let me know. I also do think a lot of things that I say you can find from other people online. I don't think I have anything crazy new to say. The main thing I will say, if nothing changes, nothing changes, period. What races are you doing this year? And then it also ties in with another one I got is, do you have any out-of-state marathon goals? So, I am racing the Hapalua in April. That's April 13th, I believe it is. So that's here in Hawaii. And then the second race I'm doing is the San Francisco Marathon in July. And I do have an exciting announcement coming out soon. So you are definitely going to want to follow me on my Instagram for that one. If you are a runner, I think it applies to if you're a runner. So yeah, those are the 2 races I'm doing. I wish I did the Aloha run that happened a couple weeks ago. But I just totally like missed that. And then, yeah, those are the only 2 I have planned. For me, my big thing is I don't like paying to run the race. And I'm very grateful that there's so many races that go on in the beautiful place that I do live, so I don't need to travel, which that cuts out so many fees. So I'm grateful for that. But yeah, I hate having to pay to run. So those are the two big ones I have this year. And probably the only two I'm going to be doing, because I also have some traveling and other things I'm doing that, yeah. How much time do you dedicate to cooking and meal prepping? Well, because I meal prep means I only got to cook one day out of the week. Well, on Sundays, I do my whole meal prepping, which does take a couple hours. And I will say, you guys, I filmed this, so getting angles, filming, that adds time. If I wasn't doing all that, it would just take me like a couple hours. I could get it done very fast, but it does take like a good chunk out of my morning. I wake up and I do it first thing in the morning, so then I have my whole day. But yeah, since I meal prep during my weeks go super smooth because all the food is prepped and ready. I don't need to think about it. For dinner though, all I gotta do is throw my little bag salad in a bowl, mix it up, and throw on my protein. Simple. I will say too, since I did preface in the beginning of this video, I have a very like bodybuilder style of training and diet. So one thing I don't know that many people know about me, I love watching like a lot of fitness YouTubers and bodybuilders and that style of everything. That I've gained a lot of knowledge. Now, I don't have any interest in ever competing. It's just not something I could see myself doing. But I truly like am so in awe of bodybuilders and give them all their flowers for the discipline that it takes to become a bodybuilder. Like, that is a whole other level. And yeah, I'm not saying okay, whatever, that's a little like controversial and I don't feel like talking about that right now in this video, but I do truly admire a lot of bodybuilders. And yeah, but and I follow like a lot of their meal prepping, so they're eating literally ground beef and rice, and that's why in my videos it may seem like, oh, your meals are so gross or like so bland. That's okay. I feel like I'm like slowly sinking down. I think I started this video and I was like sitting tall like this, and now I'm like literally down here. I was thinking like, why is there so much space between me and the top of the screen? Okay. Let's answer the next question. How does your Garmin compare to your Apple Watch? Would you go back? Never. Never going back to an Apple Watch. Garmin all the way. I actually wanted to film a TikTok. Oh gosh, you guys, my knees. Okay, should I lower this now? Or should I just sit up? The amount of pillows I'm sitting on right now. Okay, never going back to Apple Watch. I wanted to film a TikTok comparing the two, which I'm still planning on doing. I just haven't, and it's been a couple months. But I will film that, don't worry. The Garmin watch is just, like what everybody says. Garmin is a fitness watch with smartwatch features. The Apple Watch is a smartwatch with fitness features. So the Garmin is just so much more accurate. It's in every way, especially for running. That's mainly what I use it for. I do track my lifts on it, but I'm really looking at my running stats, and Garmin is just so accurate. I love my Garmin. I wear the Garmin Forerunner 965. I do have it in my LTK if you want to see everything that I use. But yeah, I love it. I especially love the sleep feature on it. So it just tells me my sleep score, how well I slept, and I love it. It's the first thing I check in the morning. Like, I don't grab my phone, I just immediately look at my sleep score. So yeah, highly recommend. It is pricey, but they have so many variety of Garmins that yeah, they range in prices. How often do you run/workout? So I strength train at least 3 to 4 times a week, and I run 3 times a week right now. I think when I get closer to my marathon especially, I will be running more. The mileage will be increasing each week, but I have to also maintain this routine I put for myself, so I don't want to get burnt out because I'm listening to my body. And yeah, I go to the gym Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and sometimes Thursdays if I really can. Thursday I start to lose motivation, and then usually I run Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And then on my off days, like Friday, Sundays are my rest days. But on those days, I'm still pretty active, or at least I'm still eating healthy. This one said, thanks for your Legion code. Thanks, girl, for using it. Here's my Legion code for if you need any supplements, protein. I appreciate all of the support that I get from using that code. So thank you if you choose to use my code for some money off. But she said, any advice for not getting bored during cardio workouts? Usually my cardio is either on the Stairmaster or running. So Stairmaster, tips for not getting bored. I don't think I get too bored on the Stairmaster. Honestly, all I do on Stairmaster is scroll on TikTok my whole time, or watch a YouTube video. So I think that may be bad to say, like that's a little sad saying that's all I do. But I will just scroll on TikTok or people watch, because, you know, like at the gym where I go to, it's the Stairmasters and then people are all working out in front. So yeah. Not getting bored on a run. Definitely have had some boring runs. But you just gotta do it. Like if I'm 5 miles out from home, all thing to motivate me to get it done with is like, just get me home. Just get me home. Like each step is closer to home. Some runs are definitely boring. I don't listen to music anymore on my runs. So yeah, but if you are motivated by music, change up your playlist, have some fire music, listen to a podcast, get a friend to run with. Some of my long runs have definitely gotten so boring, so now I'm starting to run a lot with my friend, and they're definitely more entertaining now. So those are some tips. Best running shoes and best running clothes. I actually made a whole running essentials reel on my Instagram and on my TikTok, but I just posted it a couple weeks ago, so go check it out. The cover page literally says like running essentials, so you'll see it on my feed. But just to answer it quickly, best running shoes, my Saucony Endorphin Speed 4s, all-time favorite shoe ever. I do majority of my runs in them. And then also for race day, I wear the Nike Alphafly 2s. I have heard some stories like how they can't find them anywhere. I don't know. I'm sorry. There is also like a lot of versions of the Alphaflys right now. I mean, they came out with like Alphafly 3s, I think, too. So that's the newest. Mine are a few years old by now, but I really like them for race day, and they look cool, I think, personally. And then best running clothes. Most of my clothes that I run with are still the same as just what I work out in, all from Honor Active, and I really like Alphalete. I've been loving Alphalete lately. But I wouldn't say they're necessarily like made for running. Like, so I wear the Effortless shorts a lot, or the what are they called? The Unified shorts from Honor. And yeah, I also work out in the gym with them. So okay, I just saw this question though, but I did kind of answer it in the beginning of the video. It says, did you go to college? So I did do a couple of years in University of South Florida in Tampa, Florida. Before dropping out. I dropped out like 3 weeks before the pandemic. And then I lived in Curacao in the Caribbean for 3 years before moving to Hawaii. And in here, actually, when I got my job, I went back to school. So I do have an associate's in early childhood education, and that's how I'm a preschool teacher now. Academic and financial stress have been impacting my eating habits. Any advice? I'm either like if I'm stressed, I turn to food and I'm a stress eater and I will overeat. Or it can go the other way where I'm super stressed and I feel out of control. Everything in my life is going crazy, but the one thing I can control is my eating, which is restricting myself. And that's when I would fall back into a lot of unhealthy habits. So it can either go two ways with me. I will say that just you need to learn. Let me think about what I'm going to say. Working out will enhance your life in so many ways. If you can just find that small like pocket in your day to go on a walk or go get some fresh air, some sunlight, to just decompress and de-stress from your life, because I totally get it. Like, life is so stressful at times, so overwhelming. Your day-to-day alone can be just like never ending. Let me tell you, like, and I know everybody's stress looks different, so I can just speak about myself, but at work every day, okay, I deal with 23 to 5-year-olds all day. And no, it's not too stressful per se, but it is just stimulating, and you just want silence at the end of your day. And the one thing that I can give back to myself, I can give myself 1 hour of my day at the gym for me, to just plug in my music, lift some weights, let off some steam. I find like some of my best workouts are when I'm like just angry or stressed, and I can just focus on me. You cannot let your stress control you. You have to be able to let your body and your mind know, like, I'm in charge. I'm in charge of what I'm going to put into my body, how I'm going to react to this situation. So, okay, I don't want to talk too much about, I get a little like uncomfortable talking about finances and all of that stuff. So yeah, but I will say, like, academic stress, you need to just time management, I think it's really helped me. I live by a planner. I can't live without my planner, and I love just planning out my day, or like having a to-do list and just saying, okay, today I'm gonna get done this piece of homework, or like this class work, this reading, whatever, this paper, get it done, and then like one other thing, and just have a checklist, get it done. Like, actually write your things out and tell yourself what you're gonna do and get it done. Okay, you guys, I think I'm gonna finish off the video right here. I don't really know how well I answered these questions. But I did get like a lot of questions, but they're kind of all similar, so I think I kind of answered them in this video. But thank you so much for listening to me blab and just talk. But I will talk to you guys in my next video. Leave a comment below if you like this, dislike it, whatever you want. Let's talk, okay? Let's all just relax and talk and be friends. Why not? I'll catch you guys in my next video, and have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you for watching this video, and yeah, let's chat, you guys. I'm always answering all my comments. I try to get back to as many DMs I receive on Instagram as well, or on TikTok. No, that's a lie, sorry. I don't look at my TikTok request, I'm sorry. But on Instagram, I do try to get back to everybody. So send me a message, let's chat, let's be friends, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.